Have you ever made a homeschooling yearbook? Because if you haven't, then you definitely should. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos to help you on your homeschooling journey. And today's video, I want to share with you how to make a homeschooling yearbook or even a family album using Snapfish. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I have been making family albums year by year for the last, I don't know, like 5 years or something like that. I've been trying to catch up. I'm like 2 years behind right now. But I get these giant 12 by 12 books, and it's basically digital scrapbooking. And I have beautiful albums year by year. Now let's keep it real. We don't take pictures on the camera anymore. Nobody has hard copies of all the photos. You guys take your cell phones with you everywhere. You take all these pictures and then they stay on your cell phone. Maybe you send them out through Facebook, but then what happens 10 years down the line? Where are those pictures? Most of the time they're lost, because I know from people that I know, no one takes the time to print these pictures out and make an album. So today I want to share with you guys an easy way to make sure you take all those pictures, those beautiful memories that you're taking of your family and your children and your homeschool experience, and turn them into a printable album that you can keep forever. Now, I know there's a lot of other platforms that you can use, but I've been using Snapfish for a very long time. And I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you guys to click on there and make your own albums. Snapfish, for me, is the best. I've tried Shutterfly, I've tried Tree Ring. I don't like the quality of the Tree Ring books at all. Sorry, Tree Ring. And then I don't find Shutterfly to be as user-friendly as Snapfish is. So I'm gonna take you guys with me into Snapfish so you can see how to make an album. But first, I'm gonna give you the biggest tip. As you're taking pictures, set an alarm on your phone or on your Alexa device every month to upload go on your phone if you have a smartphone. And I know this works for the iPhone. I don't know any other Androids or anything like that, but you should have a Snapfish app that you can download for free. If you don't have a Snapfish account, sign up for a Snapfish account, get the app. Now, every time you take your pictures, it should be dated in your phone. Now, every month you go in to your Snapfish app and you upload every picture for the month. Let's say we're in January. So at the end of January, I'm gonna go into my Snapfish app and I'm gonna upload all of my January pictures from my cell phone, and I'm gonna label it January 2022. And I'm gonna do that every single month. So I have February 2022, March 2022, April 2022, May 2022, all the way through. After I have all my pictures categorized by month, I can go in and make a yearbook. Now you can either make a family yearbook or you can make a homeschool yearbook. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and then if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. The two different types, actually it's like a whole bunch of different types of books. I'm going to show you a couple of the different types of books the Snapfish offers so that you can decide which one you want. But I'm also going to give you my absolute biggest tip at the end of this video, because these books can come out to be really expensive. So make sure you watch it to the end. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like once you have logged into your account. Now, once again, if you don't have a Snapfish account, it's really easy. Just go to snapfish.com and you sign up for a new account. Okay, now I've had this since 1999. Look at how many pictures I have. 70,054 photos. I'm a little bit obsessed. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to photo books, and you get to choose your photo book size, then you pick your design style, and then you personalize with your layouts. If you like scrapbooking, this is so much fun. Now, I used to scrapbook with paper and scissors and all that, and after I had my first kid, that went out the window. So this is something that I do in my free time. When my kids are having screen time or they're watching a movie, I'll sit down and work on this for 20 to 30 minutes at a time until I'm finally done. Now for my homeschool yearbook, I usually get the 8.5 by 11 landscape book. And then for my family album, I get the big 12 by 12 album. So let's say we're making a homeschooling yearbook. You click on that. So first you get to decide what kind of cover: hardcover, lay flat cover, linen cover, leather hardcover, premium, lay flat hardcover. I just go for the basic hardcover, which is $39.99. Like I said, this is going to end up a lot cheaper in the end. You can actually get the whole book for that much if you do what I say at the end of the video. All right, so now you're going to pick your design layouts, okay? So I always design my own. But if you're new to this, you might want to stick to a theme. So you have album, let's say rustic, family, snapshots, warm, neutral, studio, multi, surf and sand. What these are the different backgrounds and photo layouts that they're gonna have for your book. Now let's say I like the dip dye. I'm gonna click on that. And then I get a sample of pages. So you can see the backgrounds and you can also see the picture layouts here. Okay, so let's say I want this book. I'm going to click make this photo book. Now the pictures that I'm going to upload are not going to be homeschool photos because I just don't have that set up right now. I'm just trying to show you guys what I have. Now if you see here, let's zoom in. These are all my albums that I already have, and I have them by month and year. Okay, so let's go to September 2021. Because I do have some homeschool photos in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna click get photos, and I'm gonna go from my Snapfish account because remember I've already uploaded all of my photos into Snapfish. And we are gonna go down to, here we go. I do have a homeschooling album. So we're gonna go into my homeschooling album, and I'm gonna select, I can either click on the pictures that I want, because you know sometimes you have pictures in your photo album in your phone that are not good, or you've taken 62 of the same thing. But for time's sake, I'm gonna just click select all. Then I'm gonna press add selected photos. Now I have 400 photos here. Now I get to pick autofill of 400 of your photos. Now if you want to do this very easy, you just click autofill photos, boom, and all the pictures will be there autofilled for you. I don't like to do that. I'm too much of a control freak, and I want to pick some pictures that I really like to take up my full page spread, and then others that are not as important, I'm going to make those a little smaller. So I'm going to say I will place manually. Okay, so now I'm just going to pick. Last year I homeschooled 2 extra students, so that's who you're going to see in these pictures, but I'm just going to drag. So over here on the side, you have all of the pictures that you've uploaded. Okay, see, these are all my 400 pictures that I just uploaded. And then these are my pages. So this is my cover, this is my next page, this is the next pages. Now if I want to switch, let's say I don't like this layout, I can choose different layouts. And I can pick something else. Let's say I have a lot of pictures. I want this layout instead. I can just go ahead and click that. Okay, and then even, you know, if you want to get more creative and you don't like the background, you can click over here on backgrounds and you can browse all backgrounds. You can pick the different categories here. You have everyday, family, travel, texture. So these are great if you, let's say you're homeschooling through Christmas and you want more of a Christmassy background, then you can pick one of these, apply it to page, and now you have a Christmassy background, right? Now, another thing, let's see, let me just add some pictures here. I'm going to go to my first page here. I'm just going to add anything. All right, so that, and I can add some text here. Okay, I'm going to add another picture here. You just slide your photos right in there. Okay, now let's say, you see, I'm just sliding them in and it just fills it up here. Okay, so I'm just doing that, right? Now let's say this is, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I wasn't showing you. Let's say this here, it's a summer picture, right? It looks like the girls have been swimming. So I want to put some swimming pictures in there. So I'm going to go up here into my embellishments and I'm going to pick like pool fun. And I'm going to pick some stickers and I'm going to add these stickers here. I want to put a little beach ball here. And then I can click on my picture and down here I can add a border. Okay, we add a little border, a little green border, any color I want. And there's my picture. It's so much cuter now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my final product. So here is my 2021 homeschool yearbook. So I chose to have a big picture in the front, a picture that I thought was really cute. I made a video that day. It was a homeschool day in life video, and she won a prize from a little bin for sleeping in her bed all night and mustaches, and she gave them each one. And then at the back, I have my student who I taught last year. Every day was the best day ever. So this was a day that her father paid for pizza for lunch, which he would often do. And that was that. And she would always say best day ever. And then here I have the year, and it says homeschool year. And let's look inside. So I have our first day of school pictures here. Our classroom, and I get to pick the color of the borders. I got to pick the label. I got to pick the pictures that I liked the most and put them in the sizes the way that I wanted to. Like here I added the pencil and I chose this layout and this sticker, and I just put these little pictures in here. They may not be the best quality pictures, so I made them small, and then here we had in the Good and the Beautiful we had to make an Italian restaurant, so I was able to put that up here. And then I picked the Italy background page and the sticker that said ciao that was already, this whole layout was already in Snapfish, so I just put my pictures inside. And so this is just so you guys get to see the different layouts, the different background pages, the different stickers, how you can have a whole homeschool yearbook for you and your kids to look back on. This was the first one that we made. I actually made one for my oldest daughter when she was little, our first year. But this is the first one we've done since then. And I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to show you real quick my 12 by 12 family book. Alright, so this is what I do every year. I'll have it by year. I have a big picture in the front. I have different layouts every year. I put the year back here. Back here, this was 2016. And then I get to add any pages that I want. Any pictures I really like, I make them bigger. I get to choose the layouts. And then I would add them month by month. So I would remember, like, this was all what happened in February. And then these pictures I really like, so I took up the whole page. So 4th of July, I was able to change the colors of the page. Just make it more festive. You can make as much time, take as much time as you want with these. There's the back. You guys have made it to the end, and I have promised you my biggest tip for getting these books cheaper. Once you've completed your book, you have it in your shopping cart or whatever, you have it just saved and it's made, do not purchase it at full price. You're gonna wait until Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, any holiday. Honestly, Snapfish has sales on every holiday. For example, right now, you can get your hardcover books for 75% off. That is when you're gonna purchase these books. Because if you're like me and you take a gazillion photos, you're gonna need a pretty big album, and it's gonna cost you like $200. But at 75% off, that is totally affordable. That $200 album will cut down to like $50, or I don't know the math, but I know that it always comes out to like 40 or 50 bucks for me, 60 at the most, depending on how thick my book is. So make sure you wait until there is a major sale before you purchase your book. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this helpful, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you use something else for your homeschool yearbooks. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.